Hi, my name is Michelle Lopez with SparkleFoDesigns.com, and I want to welcome you to my website. I had a request from several friends of mine to do kind of an introductory piece to tell a little bit about myself, my life, and what the things that I love. Um, and I want to tell you right away that this is probably one of the scariest things I've ever tried to do. I'm not comfortable with video yet. This has been a big fear of mine that I am trying to conquer. So just bear with me, and I really appreciate your patience and viewing this. And I hope you'll stick around, maybe read some of my blogs that I've done, see some of the transformations that I have posted here on some of my blog posts. So anyway, about myself. Um, right now, my job is that I am a decorative painter. I've done a lot of different creative jobs in my life. At one point in my life, I was a chef, and another time I was a floral designer, until I finally kind of stumbled into what I consider to be my dream job, and that is decorative painting. I took a lot of classes. I had some really fabulous teachers who taught me techniques and helped me develop my artistic ability. Now, the funny thing is that I wasn't always considered artistic. When I was a kid, I actually tried out for a special art class when I was about 10 years old, and I was not accepted. Actually, they rejected me, and it's kind of a painful thing. And it kept me away from doing something that I really enjoyed. I guess my drawings weren't what they were looking for. I don't really know what they were looking for at that point, but again, I was only 10 years old, and really hadn't done much drawing. Just knew that I liked it. But throughout my life growing up, I spent a lot of time. I loved Barbie dolls. I loved playing in my doll house, and I spent a lot of time in there. My grandmother would bring me all of her used makeup bottles, makeup jars, boxes. She'd bring me like Whitman sampler boxes and all different types of things that she would have discarded in the trash, and she'd bring them to me, and so that I could play with them. Well, I quickly just started making things out of those. I made stools out of makeup jars. I made beds out of Whitman sampler boxes. She brought me legs pantyhose containers, and I made a little bassinet for one of my Barbie's baby dolls. So I loved making things. I loved using my hands and creating things out of out of junk, I guess. So if you see on my website, I do a lot of transformations. I've taken really hideous light fixtures and transformed them into something that I really loved. I've also recently reupholstered a couch that was kind of a junk piece I picked up at like someplace like the Salvation Army. So I totally stripped that down to the bare frame and reupholstered it. That's kind of something that I do for fun. It's a little bit crazy, but it's something I really love. I just love transforming things. I love taking something that maybe somebody might have thrown in the trash and making something beautiful, and again, useful. Instead of it going to, say, a landfill, it can be reborn and actually be something that people could be proud to own. So that's a little bit about what I do. I also like to help people develop their artistic and creative abilities. I believe that everyone has it inside themselves to be creative. Now, creativity it takes many forms. It can be, writing a beautiful song. It could be creating a beautiful piece of art or a great new math formula. Creativity is not strictly limited to art. And so I want to help people unleash their creative abilities. That's part of what I'm here developing this website for. So that's a little bit about me, and I hope that you'll continue to come back to my website and read my posts. And I'll be giving away a little bit more information about myself as I go along, as I become more comfortable with video and all of that. I'm going to do some more programs with video. So again, I'm Michelle Lopez with SparklePhoDesigns.com, and I'm so glad that you came to see me today.